Everyone. This video is just a quick overview of how to get into and navigate our Canvas class this semester. Now, do not worry if the class that you're about to look at is not the class that you're in. I don't remake this video every semester. All of my classes are set up in pretty similar ways. So first, you need to log on to Canvas, the learning management system for Valencia College. You can go in two different ways. The first is through Atlas, and I will do that now. And the way you get into the class through Atlas is by logging in with your username and password credentials and going to the Courses tab. Under the Courses tab, you will see My Courses Canvas. You click that, and it lets you right into your Canvas dashboard. Yours might look a little bit different from mine because I'm not in my student view yet, but you will get there and you will see your dashboard of classes as well as a menu on the left-hand side. The other way to access Canvas is to go to this web address at the top, online.valenciacollege.edu, and then you can also get into Canvas as well if you don't want to go in through Atlas. So the first thing that I want you to do once you get into Canvas is I want you to click on the Account tab. And I want you to go to Notifications. And this is something that you don't have to necessarily do every semester. I think once you're set, you're set. And what you see here is a different variety of things that you can be notified about within each of your classes. Now, I would recommend strongly that you make sure that the announcements are notified to you immediately. Grading, if that is important to you. And then also, I would recommend that you go under Conversations and maybe click all three of these because that way you can get your inbox messages and it will tell you when you have an inbox message. So once you have done that, you will get all of the important communications in the class sent not only to your Canvas account, but also to your Atlas email, and you won't miss a beat with anything. So the next thing you're going to do, once you've done that, you don't even have to click Save on the bottom of this thing. It's pretty cool. Go back to the dashboard. So once you go to the dashboard, you'll select our class from your personal dashboard page. And I am going to go ahead, if I can, out there, and put myself into your view of the class so everything will look the way you see it now. On the right-hand side, you'll see a list of things to do with the due dates. At the top, you see recent announcements. Now, there's nothing in there right now, but throughout the class, I do post announcements. And usually I do about one a week. If there's something going on in the class, somebody finds an issue, if I find an issue with an assignment or a link or something needs to be changed, I will post a second announcement, but I really try not to hammer you with announcements every single day or something. So I do also from time to time post extra credit questions in the announcements. So it's a good idea not only to read them and get the information, but read all the way down because they're usually at the bottom. And those extra credit questions you answer by just hitting reply to the announcement. So that's the Announcements tab. If you happen to miss an announcement over here on the left-hand side, once I start posting announcements, there will be a little announcement link and you can go look at all of the previous announcements to get all of the information that you might have missed once they fall off the top of the screen. I usually keep about 3 or 4 in there on the home page. So the next thing you have in the class is the Syllabus tab. And there's a nice note on here telling you not to use this page. And there are some good reasons to use the page a little bit, though. They are at the top here where you have a link to the syllabus. And then in each of my classes, depending upon what the final project is, there will be examples here in the Syllabus tab. This course summary, the problem here is that they are out of order and not in the way that I want you to work on the information. So I really would not use the course summary to access the assignments. Plus, you're going to miss some other little things that I put in the class to try to make things a little bit easier for you to understand and to navigate. Okay. So you go and you look in the syllabus tab when you need information about projects or when you need the syllabus. Okay. How to access the course content comes in next. You have two options. The first option is to click the modules tab as soon as you come into the class. And when you click the modules tab, you'll see every single assignment in the order that I want you to do them, broken down by module, by week, by every 2 weeks, depending on how fast we're moving in the class and what semester it is. So you'll see different things to read, our welcome page, for example, and each one has a next at the bottom of it that you can click to move on to the next page. So you can go through the items and you'll get all kinds of different information. Each module also has an overview and outcomes page. That's really important because it'll tell you what I think you should be getting out of this experience. And then, of course, it reminds you to come talk to me if you have information that you think you're missing or something you don't understand, to shoot me an email or come talk to me if we're in a face-to-face or hybrid class. You'll learn about grading policies. You'll learn some things about me. And then you see that instead of the little page, it's a discussion here, a little discussion bubble, if you will. Okay. So each of the modules also, before I get there, has information about the readings, extra readings if there are some, and then also has a study guide. So I do not collect the study guide, but you are welcome to do those. They will help you study for the tests. So in Start Here, which is where we will start the class, you'll see a series of discussions and you will see an assignment practice, and then of course you'll see the syllabus quiz. So here are a couple of hints. Discussions require both a post and a reply. That's what a discussion is. It's talking back and forth with someone else. Now, in this class, you will not see, for most of the discussions, you will not see anybody else's posts before you post your own. So you'll go in, you'll do the discussion for yourself, and then you'll go back in, or I think they might pop up automatically, and reply to one of your classmates. With the syllabus quiz, use your syllabus. Seriously. Keep it open on your computer, but be sure to read through the other pages and Start Here because there might be a few questions on grading policies and things like that in there. Now, with the assignments, let me show you first with the discussion. Here's the Start Here discussion. It's a lot of information because I'm explaining things to you first. You will go ahead and hit reply. When you do, a bubble will come up for you to type in, and then you'll see post reply, a blue button here on the side, on the right side, that you will use to post your reply. When we go into the assignments, and I'll go back and show you the contact information assignment. When we go back into the assignments, read through what you need to do. You'll see when it's due, you'll see how many points, and you'll see your options for submitting. And then go ahead and click the Submit Assignment button on the upper right side. Your choices for most of the assignments will be a file upload and also a text entry where you can just, again, type in the box. With both of them, you have to hit Submit Assignment on the bottom, or I will not get your work. The last thing that I want to show you, since we've looked at a discussion, we've looked at an assignment, is the Grades tab. Now, I will admit I'm usually 1 to 2 weeks behind you in grading throughout the semester. I'm really good at the beginning of the semester and I'm really good at the end. The rest of the time, I usually wait until the work has been past due before I start grading it. Um, so check your grades though early and check them often because you will see those points start to add up. And make sure you read the comments. You can see every assignment in the class with its due date here in the grade book right now, today. Make sure you read the comments. The comments will be in a little box that you click on to the right side of the out of part of the score. So make sure you read my comments. If you ever have a question about a grade, email me. Canvas gives you the option to comment back to me in the grade book, and then it never tells me that you've done so. So please do us all a favor. If you'd like to have more conversation about something that you submitted, or you have a question about why I took points off of something that I didn't explain to you very well, please send me an email and I will be happy to have that conversation with you. Now, there are several other tabs on the left-hand side of the page. You can see assignments, discussions, all that stuff. We won't use most of them. If you hunt around the assignments, discussions, and quizzes tabs throughout the semester, you will not only drive yourself crazy trying to find the work, but you will miss things. You'll miss those overview and outcome pages. You'll miss the study guides. You'll miss the readings pages. So please, please, please use either the modules tabs that is on the left-hand side and has everything in it. So you'll get the complete flow of the class in the order that I think you should be doing it. Now, you can do the assignments pretty much out of order and you'll be okay, but you might miss something. And I don't want that to happen. So use the modules tab, or the other option for accessing the class information is to go back to the home page and to click on the corresponding picture for whatever week we are studying the information for at the time. And interestingly enough, it takes you to the modules page. So that's a quick overview of how to navigate the class. If you have any suggestions about how I can make this easier, please let me know. Canvas is a little restrictive, but there are probably some things we can do to make things easier. I am always open to those suggestions, and I think they help everyone learn. So just shoot me an email, and I look forward to meeting you online.